So Portland delivered its blows to the championship like no other. Now it comes into the final round. Welcome to the XL Centre in the East End of London. What better place to start the race? It's round 15 of 16 for ABB FIA Formula E. And we welcome you up to the commentary box as we get set for the last weekend of the season. Megan Burge alongside me in the commentary box this one. Omi's down in the pit lane as well. As no Ed Hunter, no Jess Ball, and no Jack Pickering, no Jack Giamana, because they're all on site in London. So, yay! You'll be hearing from them throughout the weekend as well, with the champions crowned as well. Formula E Zone is the place to be for all their upcoming information bits, and we'll get them to say hello. And if for the champions crowned today, he'll get an interview, we'll play it tomorrow, and if it's not, and it's decided tomorrow, we'll all play it there. But Cassidy stands a chance, but Megan starts 17th on the grid after a few penalty adjustments. What a bad qualifying. He was...
very bad.
Yeah, was 9th in Group A, completely out of it.
Yeah, that was not good at all for Cassidy there, but... maybe he'll get a very, very good race. Unlikely with me.
His teammate Mitch Evans, though, starts on pole position as well. And to give you an idea of how all this looks in standings, directly below me and Megan here in the commentary box throughout today, these are your drivers in the hunt for the title. And we're going to highlight them for you as well on the timing tower so you know where they are throughout the weekend as well. So let's just go through it, shall we? Because it is quite entertaining, the top sort of 6 in the championship that could do it. Nick Cassidy, he leads on 167 points after having a double point failure in Portland when Joe Samaniego was trackside for us, and he's just said highly encourage everyone to check out Formula E Zone. Joe as well, along with Nicole, was trackside for us in Portland and gave us some amazing coverage. You two did amazing. Thank you so much as well for allowing us to share the content, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it, Joe, for the last weekend. Joe, if you want to join us for a race tomorrow, feel free. So Cassidy leads 167 points. Mitch Evans is second. He is on 155. Pascal Wehrlein, it matches him as well with third position. Then comes Antonio Felix da Costa. This is the interesting bit. Look at this. Won the last 3 of the 4 races as well, and has really been strong. So don't discount him here in London, but it's not going to be a Peloton-style race where Da Costa went through. It's going to be more like a normal street race. He's on 134. He's an outside shot. So is Ollie Rowland, who missed Portland as well. So best news possible, that Cassidy never got any points and the championship closed up, but he sorely misses not being there. And Johnny McVern has got himself in contention as well on 129. So they're the 6 that stand a chance of being ready for a race victory. And the grids alongside as we'll go through in a minute. But Megan, it's always going to be confusing. Which driver do you think could be a world champion? Maybe by the end of today, maybe by the end of tomorrow?
Evans.
Everyone says that. Of course, that's wrong even as well. Because Evans... Now, here's the thing. Evans picked up 3 points for the pole position, but he won't get those 3 points until the end of the race today because it's just how it works out. Yeah. So technically, count him as on 158. Right. So technically, he's within 9 points of Cassidy. So that's how you've just got to think of it to mentally adjust it. He's technically on 158 because he got 3 for the pole position. But you don't get that until after the race when all your points are added on. And then you've got the counting as well, fastest lap points as well for bonus of a 1 lap. So you get 3 points for pole and a point for fastest lap if you're inside the top 10. It's going to get confusing as well. I don't know if Omi's around in the background or is just watching as well, but I'll say hello to Omi as well, who I'm sure will cough up with anything he wants to say during the session. Right now, we're going to hand over, though, to TNT Sports to get all the latest news, views and opinions as we get ready for lights out here for the London EPrix. I will hand it over to JJ with Nikki Shields as well, Alan McNish, Karun Chandnock, Andre Lotter, Jordan King and Katie Mannings as well. So let's head over back to TNT as we get ready.
At the top of the championship, it's Piquet, De Grassi and Buemi. Buemi passes Senna, he's the champion. And is Senna going to get past? No!
Senna right now is Nelson Piquet's best friend.
Nelson Piquet Jr. wins the FIA championship. Degrassi versus Buemi has been the story since the start of the season. I don't believe it! The two championship contenders out of turn one! All Buemi needs to do now is set the fastest lap. Sebastian Buemi is the FIA Formula E champion of Season 2. At stake is the first ever World Championship title in electric motor racing. And Evans doesn't move! And he's been hit by Eduardo Mortara! Two title contenders out instantly! Dennis is in the wall! And Dennis has crashed out! What on earth is going on? But here comes Nick de Vries. He finishes in 8th place and he wins!
First world champion, mate.
This is going to be hugely exciting. So at the moment, it would not be enough for Jake Dennis to be crowned as the world champion. Golden rule, do not hit your teammate. He pulls up to the side of the circuit. No room, they all concertina into one another. And Jake Dennis comes across the line, and he becomes Formula E world champion of Season 9 here in London.
This championship is going right down to the wire.
So welcome to London as we're getting closer and closer to lights out for the final race weekend in 2024 in the Formula E calendar. Well, we're on the grid, it's absolutely manic, there's bodies everywhere, and we found Tommy Fury. How are you doing, Tommy?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you finding your day so far?
Yeah, amazing. Like I say, this is my first time at the
Formula E, FE?
Formula E, yeah. I did one race event last year in Abu Dhabi. That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So, and again, I feel like racing events are just great events to come to. You can chill out, have a good day, see unbelievable things. I mean, anything travelling at 150, 200 miles an hour is just insane.
Fun to
so
watch.
I'm happy to be here.
Brilliant. And you got a book as well coming out. What is this book about?
Yeah, I wrote a book. I know I'm kind of young to do that, but I feel like I've done a lot so far. So it's got everything about my life from childhood all the way up to now. You know, there's some stories in there that nobody's heard before. You know, it's coming out, available to buy at the 10th of October, so it should be a good ride. So again, pretty fitting, fasten your seatbelts.
Well done.
I mean, do you fancy having a go in a Formula E car? I know you've got to stay fit and healthy for your next fight, but would you fancy driving it? He's had a go.
I've had a go, yeah.
We've had Usain Bolt in the car.
Yeah.
Would you fancy having a go?
I shouldn't really say this, but anything over 100 mile, I get a bit shaky, to be honest. But
we found a way to shake him. Oh, God, the opposition are listening. You've given it away now.
But definitely, no, one day, I think maybe next year I'll get myself in the car and we'll see what's going on.
Who knows? Thank you very much for your time,
Thank
Tommy.
you.
Enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Top man. So, Karun, Katie, what is, you know, you've been out there, haven't you, in the safety car? We all heard Didier talking earlier. I mean, he got really technical about it. But what did you see out there that you think is going to play a big part in today's race?
I think this track is like no other in the calendar. There's so many grip changes throughout, indoors and outdoors. I don't think it's going to rain today, so that will take one of the elements out that we had last year. But it's kind of hard to get a flow with the rhythm. There's a lot of chicanes, there's a lot of tight corners. Andre saying how much his arms hurt after racing here. We saw a lot of crashes and issues in the last corner, in the penultimate corner last year. It seems to be catching people out in quali as well. So I'm interested to see what happens, but I think it's all going to be about staying clean in this race as well, especially through the first two corners where it's pretty tight.
Yeah, the first half of the lap, especially off the start, is about survival. You know, it is completely different. We heard Mitch Evans saying before, in recent races, the actual start hasn't mattered, whereas here, they've all got to get that launch. They've got to make sure they've got the right grip, they've got the right tyre temperature in the rears as much as they can, and the right settings to get off the grid, because you want to be safe on the opening lap.
TV pictures gone again. I didn't do anything that time.
They just do that.
So
Well, this season has gone right down to the wire, and the drivers from two teams are dominating the top of the Drivers' Championships. It's Jaguar versus Porsche.
Pascal Wehrlein to take the checkered flag. It's Cassidy on top. And Mitch Evans takes victory. It's a Jaguar 1-2. Masterclass from Jaguar. P1.
Going into the last two races, I feel good, but I realise that all is to play for.
We are in the fight for the championship. We have it in our own hands.
Yeah!
It almost feels like I wasn't meant to be here fighting for this title. We're not close, but we're not far.
In Formula E, everyone's strong.
You know, I've been in contention for a number of years. I'll be going all in this weekend.
this weekend we're going to need 2 big results.
We are going up against 2 competitive Porsche drivers.
Both Jaguars have been very hard to beat this year. They're working well together. They're pushing each other extremely hard. They got a good car, and they barely put a foot wrong.
Oh, wide there for Cassidy. That's a mistake. He's off onto the grass. What a disaster for the championship contender.
The game plan is to have good practice sessions, improve session by session, put it on pole and win the races.
Wow. Full deck attack, that's the only option. I literally have nothing to lose.
Definitely there's a chance. Well prepared, everyone is ready to fight.
I feel I can get it done. I've known Nick for a long time, but obviously I'm here to win.
I'm super fortunate to have been in the championship fight many, many times. It's one of the best feelings in motorsport.
Oh yes, the pressure is building. The drivers are getting themselves nice and relaxed and ready for this race today in London. Andre, I want to pick your brains about Porsche. We just heard from Pascal Wehrlein there. I thought he was very focused, very kind of sharp with his answers as usual. But what do you think the feeling is inside the Porsche camp now? Obviously you work, closely with them. What could you tell us?
No, the dynamic is really good. They know they have a good car, good powertrain, and also Pascal has been qualifying really well, and also Antonio's results in the last few races gives them great momentum, and yeah, they're in it to win it. So you can see the expressions after the qualifying. Everyone is very focused and highly motivated. So yeah, they know they can turn this around with a good result today.
What about the nerves, Katie, at this stage of the season? It was interesting us hearing Jake Dennis there. I mean, he was nearly falling asleep on the side. He was that relaxed and calm. Obviously, a different situation for him last year. What are the nerves of someone like Mitch and Nick and Pascal right now? How are they feeling?
Yeah, I guess you kind of have to separate yourself from it. I mean, everyone's been racing since you were this old and karting together. So I think it's just about getting into that rhythm, just treating it like every other day racing, because you need to perform when you're relaxed and confident. You're not going to perform if you're really stressed and overthinking everything. So I think the biggest step is separating yourself from all the noise and just getting in the zone.
What are you expecting to see out there today?
Well, if you look at the race last year, it was mayhem. Everyone was driving very aggressively, and if you got the guys that are fighting for the title, and then the ones that are not. But a guy like Buemi, he wants to win his race as well. So I think he's going to be quite aggressive out there, and it's going to be a good show, of course. And yeah, everyone's going to keep their nose clean. But yeah, we need to watch for Antonio. Going to make some moves to go to the front, see what Nick does. But yeah, it's going to be very exciting, I think.
It is indeed. And for you at home, if you're brand new to this amazing sport in Formula E, here's what you can expect.
Formula E, the world's first electric single-seater racing series. Now in its 10th season, FE showcases nose-to-tail racing while maintaining a net-zero carbon footprint. This season, 11 teams and 22 elite drivers will compete in 16 nail-biting races across 10 of the world's most iconic cities, all vying for the prestigious title of World Champion.
World Champions, baby!
Every action-packed race day unfolds over a matter of hours, beginning with free practice, before moving on to the unique adrenaline-fueled qualifying format. Here, the drivers are first split into 2 groups. After a 10-minute session, the 4 fastest from each group advance to the head-to-head duels, a series of one-lap knockouts to decide who claims pole position and 3 World Championship points. Once the lights go out, the field comes alive as the drivers navigate the tight, twisting circuits unique to Formula E.
Let's go!
With a limited amount of usable energy, strategy is as critical as speed. Drivers must also navigate attack mode twice during the race, a boost of power which is awarded as a trade-off for driving off the racing line into the activation zones.
This is the one!
As the checkered flag falls, the top 10 finishers earn World Championship points. First place receives 25 points, all the way down to P10, earning 1. An additional point is awarded to the driver in the top 10, who completes the fastest lap of the race. Expect thrills and spills, and after 16 rounds of wheel-to-wheel action, one driver will be crowned World Champion.
Well, there you can see the grid there. I mean, the cars are in there somewhere, I promise you that. But that just shows you kind of the atmosphere, the energy that is in the London XL Arena today. And in Formula E, they always put on an absolutely sensational show. And today is no different, so check this out.
Well, this is new. I think they mean it to be louder than it actually is, but it's the top 3 in the championship, so it's Verline coming in as well, Boemi and Evans. So it's the 1, 2, 3 on the grid that they're trying to do, but they've got it just a little bit wrong, which is always fun. So we'll take the opportunity just to turn that down a little bit because it's got like a famous song on it. And yeah, what do you think, Megan, is going to happen down to turn 1? It's an indoor-outdoor circuit, more indoor than outdoor.
Okay.
It's always
turn
chaos
1 has a very tight corner and then an even tighter turn 2. It's going to be chaos.
We're now watching a dance show.
And a live singing.
Who's that singer?
I don't know, but I know, but I can't place a name.
I've put us up because either way, it's trying to avoid copyright. It's like some sort of entertainment party show that's going on right there on the grid right now. I wish I could explain what is actually happening, but I don't know who she is. I know the song, but I don't know who she is. Do you recognise her?
Part of me wants to say Ella Henderson, but I'm not sure.
It is Ella Henderson. Well done, Megan.
Woohoo!
Yeah. It is Ella Henderson singing. Isn't she from Grimsby?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute, haven't I interviewed her?
Probably. I think Dad knows.
I think I've interviewed her.
I think Dad's...
That's really...
I think Dad's met her dad.
I've met so many people in my life. I can honestly not remember who I've met and who I haven't met. And who I've talked to and who I haven't talked to.
No, she's from around here, I'm pretty sure.
She is. She's from Grimsby, Ella
Yeah,
Henderson.
I'm pretty sure Dad's taken...
Her dad?
Yeah, her dad or uncle or something like that in the car or something.
On the podium, though, is Ella, and singing her heart out there as well. There's your championship predictions. The current standings of the top 6 as well, coming into it all. This will be our race screen as well, as we come into it. Kind of want to get to the race now. 37 laps ahead of us, around a circuit that historically should be quite, not energy reserved. Megan, they've got your jumpsuits on. I've just noticed that. Did you see them?
Wait. What?
Your jumpsuit that you got for the party?
Yeah.
Take a look at the 2 dancers alongside Ella on the stage here.
Okay.
Before we get this acrobatics on the front row of the grid. Alright, can someone just sing the national anthem, please? That's all we want. It's like army camo on the front row of the grid anyway as well. I mean, it's very pretty and everything, but we're racing in about 5 minutes' time and they've got to get off the grid and all that lot.
I really wanted to see what these dancers are wearing now.
Well, we're zooming out. There you go. Look, you used to have a jumper like that, I swear.
I do have a jumper like that.
You do have a yeah, you've worn it in the commentary box before.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I've got a photo of you wearing something very similar to, if not that exact photo.
It's in the wardrobe somewhere.
Yeah, let me have a look back up. It's a couple of years ago, so... Let's have a look. It's over. Good. When was it? Do you remember?
Oh, it would have been a good few years ago now.
2021 at the latest, you wore it.
I've kind of just been stuck in this type of clothing for the past couple of years.
Yes. That's the championship day. We don't remember that championship day, do we? Where is it? God, it's so difficult to... I don't think I have it. I don't have it.
It's in the wardrobe, though.
Unless it's in my favourites. No, it's not. But you do have something like that.
I do. I think I have a couple things actually like that. I think I have 2 of them.
All right, let's head back to the world feed as we get ready for the race.
Taking, so undercut, overcut, and yeah, whoever's gonna have the courage to send it in turn 1 and gain positions.
Send it in turn 1 and gain positions. Can you believe that? I mean, we've seen it all happen in London and all over the season in Formula. It's been absolutely brilliant. And it's almost time for lights out in London.
Hey, that's my line. That's my line, JJ.
Telephone boxes. Now, I've been talking to Mum about this.
No, because we're going on. All set to go then for ABB FIA Formula E, round 15 here in 2024. It's the final race in the calendar weekend as well. Yeah, there we go. They're having a lot of tech issues out there today.
They are. And phone box.
Yeah, go on, you've got 10 seconds.
Why don't we use them anymore? And also, they all need to be updated and cleaned on a regular basis.
You're right there. It's going to be fun, isn't it, this one? Welcome to round 15 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship here at the Excel Centre in the good old East End of London. It's the world's only indoor-outdoor racing circuit, which has been on the calendar for Formula E now for 4 years. It's crowned champions and delivers excitement. The big question is, who of the 6 drivers could be crowned world champion today? Attack mode is down to the newly refigured turn 16. No Ed Hunter with Lego, so here's your starting grid. Sergio Sette Camara with a penalty. He starts on row 11 in 22nd, Jake Hughes alongside him. Row 10 sees Stoffel Van Dorn starting 20th with Lucas de Grassi down in 19th. Row 9 sees Dan Tickton, championship leader Cassidy, he starts in 17th place. Mortara is 16th with Jarula 15th on row 8. Row 7 then sees De Vries alongside Fenestraz. On row 6, Sam Burden alongside Maximilian Gunther for 12th and 11th place. Row 5 takes us with Jake Dennis starting in 10th, inside for championship hunt, and Antonio Felix da Costa, winner of the last 3 races, starts 9th. Row 4 sees Robin Frein start in 8th with Oliver Rowland start in 7th position, and then it's the top 6 on the front rows of the 4 rows of the grid. Nico Muller starts in 6th position. Jean-Eric Verne, he starts P5 on the grid on row 3. Row 2 sees Norman Nato start 4th with Pascal Wehrlein in 3rd. Front row though, Sebastian Buemi, once again in London on the front row. He's not in the championship hunt, but Mitch Evans gets 3 points and does exactly what he needs to do. Alongside me in the commentary box is Megan Birch, and Megan, oh boy, here we go again. It's race time for a championship. What are you looking forward to here today?
Crashing.
Anything else apart from crashing?
Mainly for crashing.
You're nice, aren't you? Go
Very.
on. Who's going to be our champion today?
Evans.
So I need Wehrlein highlighted. I need Verne highlighted as well. Roland highlighted. You can see them coming on now as well. Dennis highlighted. And Cassidy highlighted as well as we roll into their starting positions. Those drivers highlighted on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they are your champion elects, the top 6, and you can keep a track of them throughout the race. Remember, you get 25 points for a win, 3 for a victory, 3 for pole, and 1 for fast lap. So, if Cassidy is 29 points clear to Evans at the end of today, he is world champion. He needs 20 points to do so. It's all eyes to the lights. We've been racing since January. It all comes down to this. 7 months and 37 laps ahead of us for round 15 of the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship in 2024. The smoke waiting to clear. Green lights will be extinguished. 5 will come on. Here we go then. It's time to begin. Let's crown a champion! London is calling for the end of season 10! 5 lights ahead of the drivers! Lights out London! Good start from Evans, good start from Buemi, and they'll falter into turn 1. Look at Wehrlein trying to go around the outside already into turn 1. It's a narrow first section, 2 by 2. Anyone going to get through this crunching of carbon fibre? Further back, Norman Nato to the inside of Pascal Wehrlein for 3rd. He's going to swing around the outside, coming into 4 and 5. It's so narrow as you come into the sunlight, downhill for the first time. Nato's got the inside line and gets out of Wehrlein.
A little bit of contact in the middle of the pack, I think. Not completely sure, but I think that was to do with Dennis and maybe Gunther.
Yeah, if that is Dennis and Gunther, watch out for that. Gunther's losing out, but Dennis can't afford anything so far. But Evans still leads the way. Look on the inside line as well. That's going to be a bold move coming into the tail end of chicane. In contact into the wall, and that's going to have to be a safety car.
Freins and Bird.
Freins and Bird get taken out by Jake Dennis doing a kamikaze move, and the safety car is out. And I don't have my stopwatch. Safety car is out.
In the front room.
Well,
I mean, not Hall.
Well, if I can get to this quickly enough, it might not matter. Yellow flags are out, and there comes the safety car. We'll start calling the laps. Remember, anything over 4 minutes would be an extra added lap. Freins might just live to fight another day, but he hit the wall twice. Sam Bird as well, getting caught up in that one as well. But it all got caused by Jake Dennis feeling a little bit kamikaze.
Muller pits. So he must have been one to have a little bit of contact.
Yeah, so Muller comes in from 8th position,
previous.
and he was with Da Costa as well. So lap 1 is led by Evans. Well, I don't know how to read that one as Muller boxes. You wouldn't box unless there was drama. Let's have a look. So Dennis comes through. Where is he?
Is it a lock-up?
Well, let's have a look from further back on the angle here. There's Da Costa. So there's Frines.
There.
And there's Jake Dennis.
Far too close. Hits the curb.
And pushes Frines into the wall.
Yeah.
There was no direct contact there. But Frines had to take avoiding action. He damaged his front wing.
A bit
Gunther was lucky to get out of it, but Bird didn't know where to go. Oh.
What's O mean?
We're out of the pit lane. This is Frines' onboard. Oh, okay, Dennis definitely forced him out.
He knew it was coming too.
Suspension's broken for Frines, that's why the safety car's out.
Frines
is out of the race totally now. This is at the 9-10 complex. Here's from Sam Bird.
Sorry, what the hell am I supposed to do there?
Yeah, nothing you could do.
Bird can still go.
Yeah, there was nothing there.
It's fine.
There was nothing that could be done physically.
He slowed down. He could see it coming.
Oh, just got thrown into the wall. Not what we wanted on the opening lap of round 15 of the season, though. Safety car is out again. Let's check the championship protagonists area. Well, it still looks okay to me. In fact, they're all bunched up. We've got Evans. I'm trying to highlight them. There we go. So we've got Evans. Give me 1 second.
Verline. Vern.
Vern. Where's Verline?
Roland.
Vern, Roland, Dennis, and Cassidy in 15th. There we go. We've highlighted them on our screen now so that we can actually see what's going on. 2 minutes 14 under safety car. Looks like we'll have an added lap again.
Would this be a bad time to pop out for a
No,
minute
go
or
on.
two?
We've got time. So we're under safety car conditions. So Evans leads this race and will continue to lead this race. I just realised that poor Omi has not actually been watching this race so far. Sorry, Omi. There you go. Hopefully, there you go. Sorry, Omi. So as it stands, Evans would lead the championship on 184 points. Cassidy would be level with Verline on 167. Da Costa will be on 140. Roland 139. So Evans will take the lead by quick mental less points than what is actually predicted. So yeah. Now it's 183 to 167. Here's the start again then. Great getaway from Mitch Evans. He had the easiest launch down to turn 1. Verline tried to come round the outside of Boemi. Boemi went defensive. Nato then came on the attack and came to the inside line at turn 3. And he got round the outside of Verline. So Boemi went defensive. Great start from Evans. Further back as well, you can see Frines sort of dithering about where to go. He goes side by side instead with Da Costa. Bird in there too. Cassidy just gently getting round the opening laps. He's up to 15th in this race so far. On board with Ollie Roland, he's moved up big time up to 6th place. So great start from Roland after starting 7th. So yeah, 1 place, but he's got ahead. Crucially, in a race where you need to do that, need to get ahead, need to start activating the modes on the attack. So it's a good getaway, actually, and it was clean as well for Ollie Roland. That's sort of like the big worry that we didn't want to happen. Let's check in with what the guys in the world feed thought.
Beginning, you have to be ready to stop. Really, when you're in these kind of positions at the race, at the start, you really have to be ready to stop and avoid. It's a bit strange because you want to make some moves forward, but you have to be patient.
Da Costa.
He's made 2 places, hasn't he? So that's a pretty good opening lap for him.
See how it concertinas all up there through turn 2. It's a proper bottleneck going through. So you've got Frines here on the inside, flicking it through into the right. So close, and just that wall greasing you there on the right-hand side.
And as a driver, the awareness you need to have from your surroundings is quite difficult. But everyone is doing such a great job right now in Formula E at doing this, and you see also in the peloton races, like we go through corners like three across, and I don't see any other championship where drivers are playing the game so well and being so aware about the peripheral vision.
Yeah, fortunately, Da Costa ahead of the incident that unfolded further on behind. So lap 3 out of 37, we're on the safety car, so we will have some added laps later on in this one.
At least one now.
It's taking a long time.
Yeah.
Let's hear from
Hopefully
Muller.
he didn't hurt his hand.
Think of a puncture alarm.
Muller, puncture
So
alarm.
that's an old team radio message. We know that Muller's been into the pits. He's changed his tyre and he's now back out in the race, as we said, in 13th position in the Apps Cupra.
But actually, that's quite good for him, isn't it? Because of the timing of the safety car, everyone's slowed down. And the pit lane is a bit of a shortcut. You miss the, take an inside out of the last corner. So you turn off
There's still
the
13th.
inside of the last corner, but you miss the first corner. So you gain some back. So actually, Muller hasn't lost too much. In another race, he would be last.
Yeah,
but
but he's only
actually,
13th.
it worked out okay.
Yeah.
He's still not far away from the points.
But this generally
Safety cars in this lap.
news for guys like Cassidy and Da Costa who want to move forward, because let's see how the race gets extended, but usually the consumption target goes higher, so there's a bit less opportunity to overtake because the lifting points are going to be later.
Team radio for Cassidy here.
Okay, remind me of the rule. You're allowed to attack on the lap after.
Oh!
Yeah, you can't do it while we're on the safety car, but as soon as it goes green, you can.
And big news for a championship contender. Jake Dennis has a 10-second time penalty for causing a collision. So that pretty much kicks Dennis out of the World Championship contention. Wow. That is big, as the safety car's coming in soon.
And you can see there, drivers in front already opting to just build out a fair bit of a gap, actually, compared to the rest of them. So now the safety car's peeled off. So what this...
Yeah, we're going to go green again this time around. So the race leader needs to take his attack earlier than the others to avoid getting undercut. It's not like a peloton race, this one. It's going to be very, very different. We're waiting for the green flag to come out, and then we can restart. When's race control going to give the green flag? They've done it at 7 minutes under the safety car. That'll get added on to some lap times later on. Evans, Boemi, Nato, Verline, Vern, the top 5. Watch out for your championship protagonators. Highlights on the screen. We go green again here in London as Evans gets a great restart. Boemi's going to come under attack from Norman Nato down towards turn 1 if he's not too careful. And everybody lights up with the halos on the maximum attack power. Bird gets ahead of Tictum, though, for 20th place. Into 3 and 4. Boemi looking, can't get ahead. He's scrambling desperately for positions. Can't seem to do so. Hugging that inside line. Through into... that's through turn 6, 7 and 8. Now through then turn 9, a second sector on the track. Down to turn 10, 11 and 12. The chicane goes to the right, the left, and then the left and the right again. Why? It's just there as a regen post mainly. And joins the two roads together quite easily. It's two separate sides of the road that we have to dive on, so the chicane is needed. Bird's already moved ahead of Sergio Sete Camara as we head into a new section. Construction work here at the XL. This part of the track used to be open to the elements. Now it's inside the XL Centre. So we got 2 bits of in and out. Now, Fenestrad has taken 2 minutes, and he's got 6 left to play with. Van Dorn's taken 4, but I swear Cassidy just tried to take attack mode and hasn't done so. Cassidy's missed attack mode, and that's dropped him down to 17th. He was 15th, so Cassidy tried to take attack mode and he's missed it. Everything that could possibly go wrong for the championship leader is going wrong. Mitch Evans leads this race to Boemi, but by only 0.5 of a second. It's not a peloton race, this one. They're all just going for it like a normal street race. Lots of carbon fibre being punted through. That is Vern getting passed by Roland and by Da Costa, and Jake Dennis trying to find a way through. Vern shuts the door, so that's 2 championship protagonists already in a battle together again. Da Costa, well, hang on, he is a title contender. Why is he's not highlighted on our timing screen? Let's adjust that, shall we? I think it's got the right ones. Yellow flags coming out somewhere on the circuit. Double yellow, turn 16, that's attack mode area. This is attack mode now. Everything looks okay so far as they come through. No contact! 2 cars riding each other, and that's going to be a safety car. Jerusalem, everyone trying to take attack mode, it's all gone wrong. Vern and Dennis are out! Shonorik, Vern and Jake Dennis! Dennis already had a 10-second time penalty, and they've made contact! The 2 championship protagonists are out of the race!
I don't know how I missed that.
Oh.
Got it every time.
Oh, there's another one!
Coming in front of that team.
There's another one! There's another one down there! That's Roland! That's Roland! Roland's in the wall, and he's conked up with everything!
And Da Costa.
Well, and with Da Costa, another championship! What's going on? Everyone in the hunt for the championship is just being thrown up in the air!
As soon as I walk in the box.
Roland And DaCosta, all out of it. What is going on? And well, surely that's out of the race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that can't be right. What's happening here? I don't believe this race. You just can't accept it. And that's DaCosta out of the race. Winner of the last 3 races is out. He's out. Oh, my word. No sign of that. I've already replied to her, so come here and tell me about that. Where's the safety car? There's no sign of the safety car coming to the part of the track where they're there. Let's hear from DaCosta.
Yeah, okay. Front suspension. Front suspension.
So DaCosta's out? Yeah, DaCosta's out. Megan, I think you've told me the wrong timing screens. We need Cassidy, Evans. No sign of the safety car, though, just yellows.
What do you mean wrong timing screen?
We've highlighted the wrong people on the monitor.
Oh. Is that good?
Well, I know that's not good. A radio, Scott Elkins.
Right at the exit of turn 20.
Scott Elkins, race direct.
Well, this is just getting insane trying to work out all this. Green flag, we've gone green. DaCosta's out of the race, Megan. DaCosta is out of the race. Well,
his front wing is hanging by a thread.
I don't want to say told you so, but this race is getting a little bit dramatic in the title hunt. So I need Cassidy. So hang on a minute. I don't know why Verline's highlighted, Megan. Why did you ask me to highlight Verline?
Because I counted.
He's not in the championship hunt.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we got the wrong one. That's right. There we go.
I mean, right there.
But Verline's now second in the title hunt.
So he is.
Well, that's 7. Oh, well, hang on. He is in the title. Oh, my God. We're trying to work out what's happening here, and it's like trying to play hook a duck. Talk us through what's happening.
Right, so nobody goes for attack mode on this round. Obviously, all a bit too scared to do that yet. DaCosta, here is a replay of what happened.
It's Dennis who's not in title contention at the moment. There we go. Let's have DaCosta.
It's suspension, man. It's all okay. Copy. Such a sore loser, this guy. Such a sore loser.
Well,
it's so hard to tell. This is Dak Attack. So DaCosta, he is on 134 points. He'll score no further. He is out of the title contention hunt. You are correct. So, and Sebastian Buemi's taking the lead of the race. He's overtaken Evans on that last lap. So 8 laps led there. And now Buemi leads. Well, that's the first time he's led in London since season 2.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, yeah. Briefly, I must point out.
Yellow.
Oh, not again. Turn 20. That's the last corner. It must be a marshal for debris.
Must be. Green.
Track clear,
yeah, green.
Yeah. Track clear. Oh my God. This race is insane. Attack mode now been activated as well. Just honestly, just throw it under the bus. It's so hard to tell. That's Gunther. So Gunther's on 2 minutes. De Vries is on attack mode. So's Fenestraz, Vern 2, and Roland. Fried's out of the race. DaCosta in the pit lane. He's out of the race in title hunt. Roland's out of the title hunt. Dennis is down in 17th place as well.
Do we know who's got the thing? I can't remember what it's called.
Well, Dennis got a 10-second time penalty.
No, did they?
DaCosta and Roland under investigation for causing a collision. This is how Buemi took the lead of the race, though. So it's coming down to turn 1. So Evans crossed the line to lead, and Buemi just sent it through on the inside line to turn 1. Nicely done.
Do they still do that extra power thing?
Yes. Attack mode.
Yeah, attack. No, not attack mode. The other thing.
Fan boost.
Yeah,
no,
that.
they don't do fan boost.
It's a shame because that really came in handy for Van Dorn.
Yeah, he would. He won all of them. Every single time he raced, he won. Evans fancies, though, a look on Buemi as they come down to turn 9 and 10 once again. Can't swing through this time. So, highlighted for you the championship protagonists. It looks like Evans, Verline and Cassidy are going to be the 3 in the hunt for the title tomorrow. Vern will be out of it. Roland and DaCosta certainly out of it. DaCosta's out of title frustration and he won't win a 4th race in a row.
And attack mode.
Jarula.
Yeah, he gets it.
Well, Cassidy went for it and missed it earlier
4
on.
minutes.
Yeah, Cassidy went for attack mode and missed it, and he's now climbed back up to 10th place due to all the calamities ahead of him.
Oh, I
Hasn't
think
cost him
Degrassi's
much.
missed it.
Oh, Degrassi's down at Hughes pass. Oh, hang on a minute. Dennis gets ahead of Hughes, and then look at that. Is that the 2 Well, that's a McLaren, and that is going to be Van Dorn and Hughes battling. And Hughes going to get dropped out now by Dennis, who sends it around the outside to turn one. He's also going to try and go at Van Dorn. At the same time, Jake Dennis holds no fear and he loses his front wing. Dennis doesn't want to lose the championship crown. He will lose it. He's out of championship contention, but he's just fighting with everybody as they come into turn 4.
Yellow.
Oh, it's a bit too tight for my liking as they come out down the hill. And it's Bird. Is that Bird? Look, on my screen, Bird stopped at turn 4. No, hang on. It's Hughes. Hughes has got a problem at 5.
Green now, though.
Yeah, but look at the driver tracker. Hughes has stopped at 5.
Got going again now, I think.
Well, what on earth? Oh, honestly. Yeah, Hughes is out. Hughes has stopped.
Oh, where is the yellow then?
Yeah.
Why has it gone back in?
Dennis has been given that 10-second time penalty. Thank you, Formula E, for doing something I wish Formula 1 did, and ABB did. De Vries and Gunther take more attack mode, so that's Gunther on another 4 minutes. We had 4 minutes, that takes another 4 minutes. That's his 8 done.
But using the whole pit.
Bird takes attack charge. Hughes has stopped, and Hughes is out of the race. And they're coming towards that zone of the track now. There goes Dennis on the inside of Cassidy, side by side. Cassidy's got that line into the last corner of turn 20 and holds off Dennis, but Dennis got much more. DeGrassi comes into the pit lane. Dennis goes to the inside line. Cassidy falls in towards the pit wall. Dennis trying to go everywhere with attack mode, and Cassidy won't let him through. Vern now just ahead of Cassidy, the two in the championship hunt, and Dennis goes through, and he hits Cassidy, and he shuts the door on him. Is Cassidy okay?
He loses 2 places to Dribbler and Dennis.
And Dribbler goes through too. Dennis in a lot of trouble, but Cassidy now drops down into 12th place. Out of the points, crucially as well. The championship being turned on its head here in London. Wow. I generally don't know which way this race is going to go, by the way. This is insanity beyond belief.
It is. It truly is. I'm trying not to sneeze right now.
It's that high pollen count as my water's dropped on my notes. So let that dry quickly. That's Cassidy taking attack mode. Finally this time, by the way. So Cassidy takes 3 minutes. He's got 3 to play with later.
What the was that by Dennis, man? He just shoved straight into me. Please report that. Dennis crashed straight into me, man.
Yep.
My steering's all bent.
Oh, no! Jake Dennis, I think, is on course for a black flag at this rate. Let's take a look at it again.
He's a Magnussen office.
Well, he's a world champion. Jake Dennis is a season 9 world champion, but Cassidy's right. Look, he's just turning in. Dennis comes out of nowhere and barges him out of the way. Jake Dennis is acting like an absolute what's-it today.
Why did he do that?
Don't know. Oh, yeah. F Jake Dennis is what Cassie's going to be saying right now.
That was intentional too.
I think Dennis thinks he's doing dodgems, not Formula E.
Ah, dodgems. Do you know, the one time I've gone on dodgems, the seatbelt didn't work and it broke.
Look at the championship. Evans on 176, Verline on 170, Cassidy 167.
Oh, attack mode.
That nicely goes it up. That's Mortara taking it, and there's somebody else as well who's got
Muller.
Almost
said Miller.
Yeah.
MotoGP mode.
Look at Evans trying to look around the outside of Boemi as well, coming into turn 19 and 20, back underneath into the XL Centre we go, across the line where all the fans are. You can only watch in that main grandstand this year, and you're getting a fight as across into the turn 1. Boemi on course for his first win since season 5.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Half the series ago.
Dennis has been given a further 5-second time penalty for causing a collision, but I think this
At least he do something
but Dennis has caused 3 crashes today. There's the second one, and he's got a third as well.
That's Dennis.
Inside of German. Just turns in.
He's on some sort of a mission today, Jake.
Big time.
Yeah. Vern got sent up in the air, and he's now down in 9th place. He's fought back. Let's hear what he had to say about it.
But another 5-second penalty now. Team radio.
Oh, Cassidy and Dennis, some investigation.
This guy is idiot.
Can you continue? Any damage? Big one.
Oh my god.
So Dennis got a 10-second time penalty for taking Robin Friends out the race. He then attacked Jean-Eric Verne. He's been given a 5-second time penalty for that. But and Roland's been given a 5-second time penalty now as well for causing a collision.
I think he takes attack mode a little bit differently than everyone else.
Yeah, but Ollie Rowland, who's now in 17th as a title protagonist, he's now been given a 5-second time penalty. But Jake Dennis is also under investigation for taking out Cassidy a second ago. So he could end up with 20 seconds worth of penalties right now, and Dennis is currently running in 10th.
I know. Deruva smartly got out of the way of Dennis.
Dennis is Kevin Magnussen today.
Yeah.
He's turned into Ghost Rider.
He's just like, right, what's on my to-do list today? War crimes.
War crimes. Cars against humanity. Down the hill. Dennis with that penalty still locked in as well. As you come into the attack. It's absolutely insane, this race, but absolutely beautiful at the same time. That's what we love about Formula E so much. Through the chicane, Buemi and Evans. Verline right there too. I keep seeing like a yellow flash up on the monitor, but it's not coming up with anything.
Because of the timer.
Yeah.
Well, not.
That 15 and 37 will have added time.
Ooh, little bit of a lock-up there for Evans.
That's late. That's late from Verne, trying to get ahead of Mortara, and he's slammed the side of it. Virtual Race Engineer says that Gunther's in a good position. He's used both attacks, and the 4 in front still have to use one. So, yeah, in terms of energy saving, Gunther is in a position to do this. As right round the outside. Oh, look, it's everybody's favourite wrecking boy. It's Jake Dennis for round 2 with Jean-Eric Verne. And this time it's a little bit cleaner.
Verne just smartly gets out of the way, just like, nope.
Not doing that today. Let's hear from Mitch Evans, race leader. Second place, sorry.
Has been told to try to progress.
So that's Verline who's having an attack again.
I wish, like,
it's 5. And there goes Buemi. He's gone defensive. Evans looked on the inside line, coming into turn 9.
I wish we'd show the time that these notifications came up.
Let's hear from Cameron.
And now what we are seeing is there's somebody in the top 10. Now, depending on how they use their attack mode, Mortara got 20 seconds or so left of his there. This could be a good position for some solid point scoring for some of those teams. But
Buemi's going to take attack mode. Sorry, that's going to give Evans the lead in the race again. So 2 minutes for Buemi. Does Verline come? Verline just comes out behind, so Evans takes the lead of the race too. So that was
Finally.
like 9 to 7 to 16, and 17 onwards goes back to Evans. Less lead overtakes in this race already than the last 7 races combined. Just three. It's the shortest amount so far.
Only about halfway through, though. So.
Well, first time we're back at a proper street circuit in ages. We've been dithering around permanent circuits as well. Rome to Berlin to Portland, now to London as well, and Shanghai before that. Last time we were on a road course was ages ago in the championship. I'm genuinely trying to think. Not even Dewey accounts. It's really been a long time. But this is a proper Formula E race now. This is what we love about it. Look at the Teams Championship. Jaguar's going to take that as well. Look, 351 to Porsche 304 with 53 on offer tomorrow. Oh, it's tight there. Still 49. So, yeah, Jaguar not yet the champions there. Still need to do a little bit more conceding in that one. But Wembley's going to take the lead of the race again as Evans takes attack mode and Verline's on the radio.
You are 3 to 2% up on the carrot. 3 to 2% up on carrot. You need to use that energy now before it gets too big.
Crucial thing here.
So yeah, that's what they're being told there about everything. Just stay calm. Verline's not going to have an attack here, but Verline and Evans.
Cassidy,
yeah.
I think is going to have an attack mode.
Well, the thing that we need to watch here is that if Cassidy does take it, no, he's still in 14th place.
But he went down too.
Yeah, so he's missed it again. Cassidy's missed it again. Cassidy's gone for attack mode and he's lost out to Muller and Van Dorn.
That's the third time.
Third time. He can't get the centres. Contact between Drivela and Jev noted by the stewards.
Every time Cassidy gets past them, he goes right back behind them.
Yeah, it's just a give and take, isn't it, between the two of them, on board with Evans. So don't forget, Verline and Evans are in the title hunt. It's now Evans, Verline, Cassidy, the top 3 in the title. That's the hunt. So Verline, from being absolutely nowhere, has silently crept back up to once again being right there for the World Championship.
Yeah. Jeez, this is...
It's like 18 of 37. It's a confusing race, isn't it? Degrassi's been noted for instant for car 11 noted. Is that pitting under the safety car? He did come in and do it, didn't he?
Could be. Yeah, he did do that.
So did Muller. Nothing coming out from there.
Attack
Mortara.
mode. You see, that's how you get attack mode, Cassidy.
Where is Cassidy on the running order? Buemi's going on. Buemi gets ahead. Buemi takes the lead. Buemi again with Evans right behind him. There was side by side coming out of turn 19 into 20 now. And Evans has only got 22 seconds left in attack mode. He's going to want to have an attack on Buemi into 1. Buemi looks so much more faster.
Two either.
I think he's being patient and waiting for
1% up on Buemi. Amber line 1.5% up on us. Gunter behind is similar to us on energy.
That's on energy consumption at the moment as to who's got the difference between them.
It's been a good day for Buemi.
Best in a long, long time for Sebastian Buemi. If he can take this race win, he will. And Dennis gets a further 5-second time penalty for causing a collision. He's made 3 contacts and he's got 3 penalties for it. He now has 20 seconds worth of time penalties.
Just go to the back of the grid.
Yeah. So it's bye-bye Jake. So Verline has yet to touch his 6 minutes of attack mode. So you get 3 versions of taking it. You get a 4 and a 2, you get a 3 and a 3, and you get a 2 and a 4.
That's complicated.
3 different ways. No one's gone for the... Verline hasn't taken it yet, so he's still got 58% of energy, but he must take it. Look at that. Evans on 176 points, Verline 170, Cassidy 167. DaCosta and Rowland have fallen out of title hunt now. It's a 3-way fight here in London for the World Championship, unless something happens in the next 17 laps. +1. +2 even, actually.
Sete Camera passes Tickton for 18th.
Just going to be holding it in together. Let's have a look at Cassidy. Now, this was him down to 4, getting past. Oh, and contact. Oh, and Cassidy hits the rear suspension. That was against Jean-Eric Verne. So Cassidy goes around the outside, and Verne, fellow championship rival, nerfs him into the barrier. Watch this, ready, out of 4, and whack. And Cassidy damages his rear suspension as well.
At least he gets in front of him.
Oh, it's just getting worse. Fenestraz and Mortara are under investigation for overtaking under a yellow flag. That'll be a drive-through. Or maybe 5 seconds, depending on what happens. Look at that. Oh, Dennis has only been given 15 seconds, but it's 20. We've just seen 2 penalties coming for him. Roland's got 5, but Dennis definitely has 20.
How many was he given? How many separate ones?
3 penalties. Oh, hang on. Gunther's got no... Who's got no front wing? Not Mortara. Is that Muller with no front wing?
Did Cassidy just go down 2 more places?
Cassidy is now 14th.
Did he really just try again and fail?
Yeah. He's not activated, look. He's still got 3 minutes left. Van Dorn's got 2. Boyman's got 4. So has Evans. 2 for Nato and Verne and Van Dorn. 6 for Centre Command and Tinkton. They haven't taken any. And 6 still for Verline, but just quickly as well, that's Verline up to 2nd place. And Evans leads. So Buemi tried to set attack mode and missed. Debris, that's taken over by Gunther.
Don't they have to use at least some of the attack mode? Otherwise they get disqualified.
They have to use it all, yeah. Dennis has been given a black and white flag for driving standards.
None of my beacons work. This is not fair, man.
Ah!
I pushed the button, I went super slow. None of my beacons work.
What's he referring to? Beacons?
I mean, obviously they do sometimes. I just don't think you're driving correctly.
He's not. Now the beacons are what you go over to activate your attack mode, and you hear beeps in your ear. So it goes beep, 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 and then you've activated attack mode. 3 beeps, 3 sensors. And if that's not working, Cassidy's in big trouble as he's going to try it again now. He's gone super slow, and now finally he's activated the attack mode, but loses out to Sam Bird. Meantime, Verline still hasn't taken any of his, and he's attacking Evans like crazy and practically pushing him out of the last corner. What a fantastic London EPrix this is. Evans is going to lift off. He goes defensive. Verline's right there. Goes to the inside. The 2 passing for the World Championship, and Verline takes the lead. Fabulous move.
What is happening?
No idea.
I still remember when Verline was on his side during one of the races. Not this one, another one.
3 different leads. Yeah, it's Monaco 17. Look at that. Verline takes the lead and takes the championship lead by 4 points. Verline has come out of nowhere for this championship.
He really has. He's literally just crept up and then just like surprise.
And look at Jaguar. They've taken over Porsche already in the constructors.
In the lead.
Yeah. Insane. I was asked who's going to win the championship on the Formula E Zone show. I said Cassidy, but I said watch out because anything can happen. And look what's happened. Unpredictability again in Formula E.
Also, can I just say, Cassidy was obviously driving very wrong and completely missing the sensors on his own.
Yeah.
They weren't broken, you just weren't hitting any of them.
But now has Cassidy got enough charge to get back up the field? He's 50. There's not even in the points.
No, he does not.
It's going to go down to tomorrow, isn't it? It's going to have to go down to tomorrow now.
I don't think this is a circuit.
No, I don't think it is. But at least we get a World Championship finale at the last race of the year.
Yeah.
Verline has got the fastest lap. He now leads 181 points to Evans on 176. Cassidy down to third on 167. To Costa 134. Roland 131. They are out of it. It's a three-way fight going into tomorrow with a massive advantage for Pascal Verline. Never saw that coming. He's led 71 laps this season, 229 in total. It's about to be 230 for him in his career in Formula E. Dennis's black and white flag, by the way, for the driving standards, counts as another penalty. So if he gets one more infraction, it's a black flag for Dennis.
Wait, are you serious? He's literally copying Magnussen so much that he too has one more.
Verline takes the first of his attack mode. Does he get out ahead of Evans? Yes, he does. That was crucial. Evans can't do anything about it now, and that was important. Verline's taken 4 minutes of attack mode. Now, that means he'll have 2 left to counteract Evans when he takes his final 2. But crucially, Verline got ahead of Evans in the attack mode. It's advantage Verline.
How did he even do that?
Superior pace.
I feel like he woke up and chose not violence, but dominance.
Overtaking under yellow flag for Fenestraz and Mortara has been given a no further action by race control. No further action. Oh, I love Formula E when it's like this. This is proper Formula E, not the Peloton style racing, proper street racing, and the gladiators going at it as we see Verline, a replay of him taking the lead.
Do you know, I was actually thinking that this would be a good place for, gladiators to
Excel,
film.
yeah. I still haven't heard anything, by the way, but I did get an email saying that the tickets will be announced soon. So, Verline, Evans, Boemi, Gunther, De Vries, the top 5, Fenestraz then on 40%. And there goes Evans. So Evans takes his final 4 minutes, which means he'll have an extra 2 minutes after Verline's done.
But then, knowing Verline's going to
take
immediately...
the last 2 minutes, yeah. So this is advantage Verline massively for a championship lead here. Look how slow Evans is already. And he's already been backed up. Boemi's right there. This race is on. I love this championship. It's delivering us both. And Da Costa is officially out of the race. We knew that anyway, but he's officially out now. 3 retirements. Hughes, Da Costa, France.
We started thinking, oh, Boemi's doing really well, and then Evans has got it back, and then Verline's just like, hi.
Yeah. Never even thought about Verline for a championship, but now look at him. Right up there. Showing us all up in this respect as well. We've highlighted for you, as I say, the championship protagonists. Let's hear from Saunders.
Extra power using more energy. Amazing work, but now looking at the screen, look at the red line. Look at the energies that are lower than others. It means someone like Dennis, who's a little bit up on those a few ahead of him, has more than enough chances to make up a good few positions here and get even more points than where he is now. And you look at the likes of Fenestraz, massively down. He's likely going to drop towards the end of the race. Same for De Vries, potentially same for Mortara. There's a lot of chopping and changing still to come in this race.
Certainly is, thank you.
Thank you, Saunders. You don't know what to look at next, do you?
No. I don't know where to look anymore.
That's Formula E for you. Boemi's under attack from Gunther with De Vries and Fenestraz right there too. And that's NATO trying to go around the outside of Fenestraz. Fenestraz low on energy, remember, compared to Norman NATO. NATO should get through easily here, even without the attack mode. Look, he's darting everywhere. It's like a go-kart race. It's like we're racing electric go-karts. It's fantastic, this circuit. Look at that, Fenestraz lifting so much and coasting into the braking zone down the hill into turns 7 and 8. And that is Verline taking the attack mode and coming out side by side ahead of Evans. Florian Mottlinger is happy with that one. Porsche on course to win the Drivers' Championship. There's also the Teams' Championship and the Manufacturers to contend with. Boemi takes attack mode. His final 4 minutes have now been activated. Evans radio.
Gap, mate, to Berlin, come on. Gap, what? 1.8 now.
What?
What on earth?
What on earth is it? Now, hang on a minute. Why have TNT thrown to an ad break mid-race? They said they weren't going to do this. What's happened? What on earth's this? They've gone to an ad break. We've got no TV pictures. This is mid-race in a championship finale.
What do they think they are doing?
TNT never do this. What's happened? Oh my god. Oh well, if viewership in Formula E in the UK wasn't dead, it's dead now. We've got a championship battle on the line, and they've gone to an ad break.
I want them to go to yellow right now.
I have never... What? So now we've had this back in the Eurosport days. They did it every now and then. But this is absolutely appalling. Oh my, let's have a look at TNT Sports on Twitter here. We've got no information for you. In fact, we may as well go to battles. That's your best information for you. Verline leads. He's got the fast lap, but the fastest first sector goes to Evans. The gap down to 1.1 seconds at the moment. Nato and Fenestrad have been noted for an incident between the two of them. And now me and Megan are commentating on a timing screen, to which all I can tell you is that everyone in the top 5 is closing up with each other.
And the fact that Evans is 5/10, almost 6/10 away from passing Verline.
At TNT Sports, what are you doing? What are you doing? Going to... Hang on a second. Going to adverts mid-Formula E race in a title battle. Joke. You said you wouldn't ever do that.
Hello.
They've gone to
okay?
They've gone to ad break. They've gone to an ad break.
Oh.
And now it's coming back.
Should I make it even worse?
What's wrong?
F2.
What about F2?
Someone's been disqualified again.
Oh God. Who?
Russell.
Oh, we're back. Evans.
Yeah, he said he's...
We didn't hear that radio.
Thank you, TNT.
Oh, TNT Sports are going to get a major boot up their backside. I'm just googling right now. TNT Sports. What on earth was that? Yeah, look. Why are you putting adverts while Formula E is on? Right, hang on. What's happened here? Has Verline taken another attack mode, or is this the earlier on? This is earlier on. We're seeing another replay of it. I've never been more... Can you not play ads halfway through a race that we have to pay for? Adverts mid-race, really a bit of a joke that everyone is saying about putting ad break in.
What were they thinking? Do you know what about happened? Someone leant on the button.
Yeah. Everybody has been going on about that. I think this is the last weekend TNT Sports is going to have it.
Because that was just ridiculous.
That's disgraceful. That's absolutely disgraceful.
You don't... Okay, you can go during qualifying on after the things.
Sessions, yeah.
But you don't go mid-race.
In a title battle. That is shocking. Honestly, I hope Jeff Dodds, who's the CEO, absolutely, I'm going to say this, bollock TNT for that. Because they deserve it. That is honestly... If that is a flogging as well.
Yeah.
That is like goodbye. We're not racing with you anymore. They put JJ in, who absolutely knows nothing about Formula E, and then they put an ad break mid-race. That's really infuriated me. Right, here's the championship teams at the moment. 343 for Jaguar, Porsche 315. So it's close again. Verline leads by now 4 seconds to Evans. Look at Evans, he's looking so slow. What's going on? You're trying to save energy. They're not going to make it to the end. They're all saving energy. They've all figured out they're not going to make it to the end. Look at this. Gunther's having an attack.
Gap behind. Good job. Gap 9/10, 8/10.
It's less than that. Yeah.
They've all worked out. They've not got enough energy to go to the end.
Only said they camera and ticked them to.
They've all worked out that they don't have enough energy to make it to the end of the race. We're on 26% with a possibility. We've got 8 laps to go with another 2. They're not going to do it. Gunther's going to have an attack here at Evans because he's got an extra 2%, and he's got him. Now it's 3% of energy used per lap.
Where's the calendar? I mean, not calendar. What's it called?
Now,
Calculator.
It's 3% energy per lap, Megan, and we've got 26 remaining. Energy. 3% of energy per lap with 7 laps to go.
21.
Plus the extra of 2.
27.
Oh, it's marginal, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, that's why we have Megan here to quickly work out the energy. Vern's gone to attack mode. So set a command ticked but they had to. That's why they've got more energy. So everyone's now having to lift and coast because they've realised, oh, hang on a minute, we're going to get to the end. So, oh, hang on, that's Boemi. No, hang on a minute, who is that? Oh, no, that's Boemi getting energy freeze. NATO's dropping. NATO's dropped.
Oh, please.
He stopped. NATO stopped.
Yellow!
Flag's out. Turn 1.
They're not going to make it to the end now.
NATO's gone off the track at the first corner. Double yellow at turn 1. Now, is that going to trigger a safety car? As that's how Gunther got ahead of Evans. No sign of the safety. It's gone green. It's gone green. So what happened? I want to see a replay of that if I can. There he is. Oh, he's nerfed the wall. NATO's nerfed the wall. And he's left part of his front wing there as well. And he's dragging the rest of it underneath the car. Recipe for disaster. Dennis gets ahead of Fennestrasse, but does have a 15 at least second time penalty.
Come on, NATO. Oh, I think we've got clear of it.
Yeah, hang on, side by side. This is Dennis and Mortara. Dennis attacking De Vries. Where's Mortara's drop back then? Look, it says Dennis and Mortara on my timing screen. No, yeah, Dennis ahead of Hang on, yeah, the timing screens are messed up. This is Dennis attacking Fennestrasse for 6th.
Who's attacking who now?
Dennis, now this is, look, there's the Nissan of Fennestrasse. He's 6th, Dennis is 7th, and Dennis was going everywhere to try and get through, going left, right, left, right, left, right. And look at this, got a car park coming into turn 1. What a mismatched, crazy race this is, and that's no front wing for Mortara.
There it is.
Oh my God.
Right on the track. Racing line.
No, hang on a minute. That's Geruvalo with no front wing. Safety car.
Where did yours go?
Safety car. Forget that. Safety car's out. Why has the safety car come out? NATO's in the wall.
Good job. Yeah. Put me in the wall. I mean, space direction fault. They say nothing.
Safety car's out. Safety car is out. Don't know why.
No one's stopped.
No one has stopped, but they've deployed the safety car.
Everybody trying to pack up as quickly as possible, please. Pack up behind the safety car as quickly as possible, please.
This is not what Pascal Bernal wants.
Not what Verline wants at all. He had a 4-second lead. So why is the safety car out?
Because on the racing line, there's a front wing.
This is going to add laps, you know.
Yep. None of them are going to make it to the end now.
No.
Not a single
safety
one
car.
of them.
It's okay. Safety car's out, lap 33 and 37, but we won't have added laps. Why? Why safety car?
I can only think of one option to why.
Scott Elkins got bored?
No. There are 2 cars without their front wings. I saw one of the front wings on a racing line going round a corner.
It must be
and
that.
It's a blind corner.
Well, whatever the reason, safety car is out.
There's another one.
That's Cassidy there.
No, it's one in front.
No. Right, we've not been told why the safety car's been deployed.
Oh.
Caught back up with the safety car, please. Let's pack up, pack up.
Not the message that Pascal Verline...
Why? Why?
No, they're not telling us,
Tell us. We would love to know why. I think even they're looking up. Why?
Yeah, I'm seeing nothing. Oh, Pekka Bagnai got married.
Oh. That's so nice. Let's hope he wins his next race.
I am not seeing anything as to why the red flag came out. Quest didn't run ads. So TNT Sport did, but the free-to-air didn't. So the free-to-air, I reckon the free-to-air was supposed to show ads, and they pressed the wrong button.
And they showed the
on
opposite.
the TNT, yeah, on the pay one, yeah. I reckon it was a mistake. They should have shown it on Quest.
They learnt on the button.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Ah, okay. Did you hear that from the marshals, from the side things? It's the reason for the safety car, according to the marshals, wings everywhere on the circuit.
So I was right.
Well done, Megan.
The front
yeah.
wing.
Yeah, top dollar Megan. This is Da Costa.
There's at least 2 there.
Yeah, now this is Da Costa, why he's out of the race. This is his move on the inside. There's Roland. Bang 1, and Roland's going to... Well, to be fair, that's Da Costa's fault, I think. He just turned in on him.
Roland gets revenge.
Yeah, Roland's revenge. But both of them now out of the championship hunt as well. And a sarcastic clap there from Da Costa.
Just like, wow, I hit you once.
I wonder if Roland gave him the 1 seat for lunch, or the salute. Let's have a look.
He gave him the... He turned into him.
He did turn into him. Let's have a look. What?
He was just like, haha.
Wait, you see, Roland says, what? Green flag!
Green.
What?
They must have collected the front wing.
That's a very late. It's 10 minutes under the safety car.
Oh my god, that's 2 laps.
That's 2, possibly 3 laps added. There's the confirmation. 10 minutes and 4 seconds sent under the safety car.
They're not going to make it.
They're not going to make it. Row racing once again here in London. Verline leads 18% of energy. That's an awful lot closer. Fennestrass and Jeruvala, it's 15 and 16 apiece. They're not going to have too much left either. Seta Kamara.
I can't wait to see them all just stop on track.
I know. Oh, this race.
You see, this is where I think the adding extra rule is a bit stupid.
What's happened?
They don't have enough.
The Rabbits dropped down to 4th.
Has he gone for attack mode and failed?
No, what's happened there? What's happened? Gunther stopping! Gunther stopping! Gunther stopping!
No!
Maximilian Gunther is slowing, and Maserati don't know what's happened.
Not another one.
The Trident team, and this will be a safety car again.
I joined for 1 race.
Talk 0. Gearbox failure.
Oh! Who's that? 2 going down to Jeruvala and Vern.
Have they made contact? They've taken attack mode. Did they take attack mode?
They better have. They've dropped too far for it to be attack mode.
No, they've made it out. There's another yellow at turn 16. Another yellow at turn 16.
They've crashed.
Yeah.
Let me guess.
Vern and Jeruvala have come together. The safety car's going to come back out. Added laps.
Bad news for championship for Vern.
Well, what are they going to do? 2 added laps, but the race is going to wait to the safety car at this rate.
The race is going to...
But now we've had the added laps. No added laps can be added back in. So the race, if it's a safety car, the race will end behind the safety car. No ifs, no buts.
Jeruvala's in the pit lane, so at least he's not causing anything. Don't know about Vern, though.
Vern's 17 still. Championship leader, or championship protagonist out of the race.
Oh, my.
Thing is, though, he's right on the racing line. Don't we need a safety car or virtual?
Yeah.
Next up 13, please obey the flags. Obey the flags.
So double wave.
Oh, that's super tight. I would at least say a virtual safety car and try and drag him back behind the wall.
Poor man can't even get out of the car.
No, oh, come on.
He's scared.
Gunther doesn't like it. He's out of it. Full course yellow. Full course yellow. Now that is the virtual safety car being deployed. Scott Elkin once again asleep on the job. Come on, Scott.
Full course yellow, full course yellow. We're going to be affecting a recovery of the car at the exit of turn 17. Full course yellow.
So full course.
That's 17. Now that's at 4. Now he's off at 12. So who's off at 17?
Hold on.
Oh,
Vern?
I don't know. Honest to God, Scott Elkin needs the sack.
Is Vern still moving?
He's deployed the virtual safety car after everybody has gone past.
Vehicle on track. We're going to try to collect this under full course yellow, please.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you put it out for when people are on track, but not when, in an extremely fast straight, one of your drivers is literally stopped there, and you can hear the fear in his voice that he's going to get smashed into.
Right, let's have a look at Jean-Eric Verne. What's happened to him with Jeruvala? Oh, Verne just hit Jeruvala around. That was completely Verne's fault. He dived on the inside line. Watch this on the onboard. He's just going to go for it, isn't he? That's Verne's fault, right?
Yeah, you don't go for it round a corner when you can already see that the other person is already starting to turn. I mean, that's quite similar to what Max did.
This is unbelievable. Jaguar.
A few years ago.
Yeah, they've bottled this completely, haven't they, as well? Porsche look to take the reins here with Pascal Verlaine. Right, well done. They've got the car out of the way. Now we can head back to green flag running. 11:38 spent under either a full course yellow or safety car. Thing is, though, they've got to get that medical car out of the way. No, the rescue car. Rescue car's come from turn 9, and now it's at the exit turn 12. So now they've got to get the rescue car out of the way.
Oh my.
That's what you can see. And medical cars there too. Medical cars at 10:10. That's the gearbox failure for Gunther. Just died out. That's so annoying. Yeah, why didn't he go straight off at the runoff here? Why did he do that?
I don't know.
Like he's purposely caused the full course yellow.
Yeah.
Well, it's really annoyed Verline, isn't it? But they... Oh, green flag, green flag, green flag. Coming. So let's go like a...
Course yellow ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag, green flag.
Green flag.
And we're racing again in London. 2 more laps. So this is lap 37. We will now end it and go to the added laps at the end of it. So across the line. So we're into the added laps. It's lap 37 and 39. 2 to go after this one. 3 including this one. And Gunther out of it. Maserati not having a great day either with Drubala being out of it.
How much energy do they have left?
12, 11, 10% each. 10% for everybody, but Seta Kamara. And Fenestrad's on 9.
They will just have enough.
Just enough, yeah, to make it. 3% of energy per loss per lap is what NATO was doing. He was using the most aggressive one. This race, and Evans might just try and take the lead. Don't forget, this is now the battle for the World Championship between Verline and Evans right now. That's what's going on right here in front of us. Fenestrad has a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision. So that's dropped him down. That's going to put Cassidy well into the points, actually. That's going to put Cassidy up into, what, 7th place? Decent points. Decent points.
Unless he tries for attack mode again.
Yeah, well, he's run out. He's fine. He's done it all. So he's just got to run now, and he should be fine.
Starting to feel a bit
flagged. Yeah. Well, dinner after this.
Oh, yeah. Kind of feel a bit sick. Do you know, like when you shake up a bag full of water? That's what my stomach feels like.
Into added laps now. 2 to go. That's 38 of 39 now. And the field just now coasting for these laps. They've got enough. Fenestrad's with the FIA logo next to him. There's the time penalty now.
It's not going to help him.
Drubala and Vern under investigation for causing collision. That's Vern with a penalty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 6 becomes 3 going into tomorrow. Vern, Evans and Cassidy just. And Cassidy will have another qualifying to try and do better.
With me in the box, that's unlikely for him.
Luckily, I think I'm commentator in qualifying and you're hosting the F1 show.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah. You're in the race though, so...
He'll have a chance.
You're in the race though, so that's...
He'll crash out in the race.
Yeah, the race is another doing.
Also, have you noticed how recently, when it comes to like MotoGP, I've been perfectly predicting the races. And I perfectly predicted the qualifying of this.
Yeah. Natural gift. You're just getting an expert in broadcasting.
Yeah, I'm just like... They seem to be having a good day.
5% of energy, Megan, on the final lap, so they've done it. That full course yellow helped a lot.
It slowed them down.
We wouldn't have made it under that reason. Is Evans going to try and push Verline on this last lap? Look at that, 180 points for Verline, 177 for Evans, 169 for Cassidy. Cassidy came in with a championship lead by so many points. He's going to leave as Vern does get a 5-second time penalty. Cassidy will leave now, 3rd in the championship. It'll be a 3-way fight going into the last race here of season 10 of ABB FIA Formula E. Verline will take the championship lead out of nowhere to try and become a world champion. We've had 8 champions in 9 seasons. One thing is we're going to be guaranteed to have a 9th champion in 10 years. But this race has given it its all. Round 15 in London has given us a little glimmer about what Formula E is all about. Oh, Evans getting a bit close, isn't he, to the last 2 corners. Pascal Verline comes out of nowhere. He started the season in glory. He went from nowhere. He gets himself back in it. Pascal Verline wins in London and takes the lead on the Drivers' Championship with 1 race to go. And that is a redemption story worthy of a novel and a movie later.
1%. Oh, Fenestrad's
out
0%.
of energy. Fenestraz is out of energy. He'll regenerate. Roland and Dennis finish 15th and 16th. Cassidy finishes 7th.
With 4%.
Well, the championship is now alive. We lose Roland, Vern and DaCosta. It's Verline, Evans and Cassidy for the championship.
P1, What a race, what a race. Very, very well done. Congratulations.
Can I just say, Sete Camera, 5%. He was golden.
Vern dropped down as well. So look at the amount of championship protagonists he's got kicked out. Debris everywhere. The track's going to need sweeping before tomorrow. Let's hear it from Verline.
Lead heading into the final day. How do you feel?
Can we have him?
Pascal is Caron in the commentary box. Congratulations, the win and the championship lead heading into the final day. How do you feel?
He's overcome.
He's a man of few
so
words.
much.
None at all, in fact.
Yes. You've heard of Kimi Pascal.
Oh.
Radio.
What a race.
Give me more pressure. Give me more.
Oh, yes, we will give you a lot if you perform like that.
Well, he soaked up the pressure like a...
Give what?
F1 magnet. Well, considering he drove in Formula 1 and wasn't all that impressive, he's impressive as in right now in Formula E. Oh, look, and there's the ad break that TNT should have gone to.
Yeah, one of my abiding memories is Verline going into a wall in Monaco.
2017, upside down. Well, that was dramatic.
It was dramatic.
Oh, tomorrow's going to be even more fun, isn't it, to be fair?
Why, whenever I'm in the box, do they all seem to start crashing?
We're back in London. It's a street circuit. We're not used to these now. We've done so many rounds in Shanghai, Portland as well, Berlin, all on circuits that are built up for us as well. Berlin is an airfield, but it doesn't count as a street track. This is a proper street track.
The street tracks for some reason.
So, well, it really has changed the championship protection, hasn't it? Look at that. DaCosta out. He's out of it. Vern and Roland too. It's now put Verline, Evans and Cassidy in the hunt for the title tomorrow. So round 16 will be the decider. Oh, bring it on. Everything goes down to the last day. The drivers, the teams and the manufacturers all go down to the last day. I can't wait. Right, we'll hand over to TNT in a few moments' time for the post-ceremonies. Allows me and Megan to catch our breath. Megan can disappear.
Yeah, because I need to lay down.
So, your thoughts on that race and final thoughts?
Very dramatic.
Who's going to be the champion? Verline, Evans or Cassidy?
My mind goes to Evans, but I'm really hoping for Verline.
I think Verline's come out of nowhere with that redemption arc as well. It could be something as well. Omi, if you're still there, what about you? What did you make of that one as a newbie to Formula E as well? Hopefully you like it as well. We'll catch up with you afterwards because we're going to head over now and say goodbye to Megan. We'll see you tomorrow when you cover all the sessions. For now, we're going to head back to Tom Brooks, who's on the call for the world feed as well as we get ready for the podium ceremony now.
Pascal Verline exits out of the Tag Heuer Porsche, taking his third victory of the season, his best result here in London as well. And it couldn't have come at a better time as he stands atop the Porsche as the leader of the championship for the first time since Monaco. And is embraced by his team down in Parc Ferme here at the Excel in London. Well, Pascal has excelled, no doubt about that. We'll be getting all the latest from him. Mitch Evans, you can see the body language there, frustrated with that one, and no surprise at all there, really. Again, a case of what might have been the victory slipping through his fingers. We heard him on the radio saying he was toast. He just had nothing left in his locker to mount a challenge to this man. And unfortunately for him, it's cost him an opportunity to lead the title going into the final round of the season. Well, good also for Sebastian Buemi, as we said, back onto the podium. And also Nick Cassidy as well. Where was he? 17th on the grid. He made up 10 places eventually at the checkered flag. Again, keeps his title hopes alive. But, I mean, if you look at where we were going into Portland, 25 points was the advantage that he had. Down to 12 at the start of this weekend. Down to 9 after qualifying today. He is going to be very, very disappointed with how the end of this season is shaping up.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely to see Pascal there. And you know what, with the point, it's the fastest lap going to Evans on that last lap. It's actually now 7 points between the top three, not 8, because Evans nicked that point of Pascal on the final lap. So I missed that earlier. Yeah, it is so well set up for tomorrow.
Also means that Porsche have won the last 4 races in a row in Formula E as well. DaCosta obviously taking the last 3. And now Verline back on the top step of the podium for the first time since Mazzano.
So all the other contenders have now been eliminated from the battle. We've only got 3 drivers in the fight. Oh, that's lovely to see.
Yeah, became a dad for the first time this year, did Pascal Verline. Yeah. And, well, there's a bit of an old adage that goes around saying that when you have a kid, it can add a couple of tenths of a second on. If anything, it shaved a couple of tenths of a second off Pascal Verline in his performance this year.
Yeah, but it's... There's a lot of stress involved in that race, wasn't there? There was some wild driving there, some wild manoeuvres. Dennis was in the wars. Van Dorn got in amongst it with Cassidy. We saw Vern colliding, first with Dennis, then with Daruvala.
Let's catch up then with Pascal Verline, his 3rd win of the season and the championship lead going into the finale.
Pascal Verline, huge congratulations. Your 3rd win of the season, and of course this puts you at the top of the championship. You seem to just thrive under pressure.
Yeah, it's been a great day so far. The Jaguars were a bit quicker than us in qualifying, but yeah, that didn't disturb us to go confident in the race. Yeah, deliver a good performance there, doing the perfect strategy. It seemed like yeah, the race tried to make it a bit more difficult in the end when I was already leading so far, and then there was a safety car and full course yellow and everything. But never mind. Today has been a great day, but it's only 50%, so tomorrow is another important day. Yeah, we are happy now for a couple of minutes, and then we focus on tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a brilliant race-defining move when you took the lead from Mitch Evans. But it got more complicated after that. What was going through your mind when the safety car came out?
Nothing, just trying to focus on my job, on all the procedures and everything, and yeah, avoiding mistakes. Bring it home.
Fight is on for tomorrow. Thank you very much. Pascal Verline for Tag Heuer Porsche.
Pascal Verline then takes victory, and here is how his race unfolded. Got the move done on Mitch Evans to take the lead of the race, and we wondered whether at this point it might be slipping through his fingers. He then got that lead and pulled out such an advantage over the space of 4 or 5 laps that once he took his attack mode deployments, there was nothing left in the locker for Mitch Evans to retaliate, despite the fact that we ended up having 2 safety cars, or 1 safety car and 1 full course yellow in the closing stage of the race. Let's catch up with Mitch Evans. A chance at the victory, but he finishes 2nd on the road here today.
Mitch Evans, huge congratulations on finishing 2nd here in London. Talk us through from your perspective. It looked like you were fighting really hard. Was there anything more you could do?
Yeah, I left it all out there, but we just we approached the race wrong, and yeah, that was it. So full credit to Porsche and Verline. Yeah, really disappointed because we got the pace to win, but we just executed poorly. So yeah, we'll have to look towards tomorrow.
So is this something that you can fix going into tomorrow's race?
Yeah, no, for sure. Pace is there, but it's just execution was a bit off.
And can you give us any insight into what that execution might be?
You'll find out tomorrow, maybe. I hope.
Excellent, that's what we like to see. Huge congratulations. Mitch Evans for Jaguar TCS Racing.
Mitch Evans, Jaguar TCS Racing, 2nd place for him, 3 points to Pascal Verline in the championship fight going into tomorrow. This is a move for Pascal Verline, which secured him the victory. Unfortunate there for Verline. He'll be disappointed. Sorry, for Evans rather. He'll be disappointed with that, as we heard. Sebastian Buemi back on the podium. Then let's catch up with him.
Well, Sebastian Buemi, this really is a family affair. Huge congratulations on finishing 3rd, and huge congratulations for having such a beautiful family. I'm going to go straight to Jules and say, how do you think your dad did?
Good.
Very well.
What?
Very well today.
Very well.
Brilliant. Sebastian Buemi, what a special moment for you. Obviously, to be back on the podium is brilliant, and also to celebrate with your family.
Yeah, I didn't plan it, but I promised the middle one that I would take him on the podium if I was able to make it. So started well with qualifying, and then in the end, obviously, doing well in the race, it's good.
I mean, it does make it so special. And obviously, you know, to celebrate all together and be able to hopefully come back and do it all over again tomorrow.
Exactly, yeah, we'll do our very best. So let's see.
Well, enjoy the celebrations. Bye, Hugo.
Sebastian Buemi back onto
Sebastian Buemi for Envision Racing. Huge congratulations.
Yeah, cheers, Nicky. Cheers, Sebastian. And thanks to his family as well. Nice to have the kids down there. His first podium since Mexico at the start of the year. And this is how his race unfolded. Hit the lead early on against Mitch Evans. Wondered, would he be for his first victory since New York in 2019? Well, it would eventually work out that a podium would reach him, courtesy of that untimely DNF for Maximilian Günther in the Maserati as the gearbox cried no more. And third place for Buemi, something for him and Envision to smile about after what has been a challenging season, to put it mildly.
Yeah, ultimately he wasn't as quick as either Pascal or Mitch today. I think there was an early phase of the race where he was, but that was when they were all managing. But when the pace got ramped up and Pascal and Evans jumped, 2 seconds in terms of the pace, Buemi couldn't quite go with them, and then he ended up actually behind Günther as well. So, he would have been fourth. So yeah, I think he should be pleased with that podium there.
What about Nick Cassidy then? Damage limitation for him after a difficult qualifying. Just chatting here with team principal James Barkley. You'd imagine he's got to be disappointed with how this weekend's panned out so far, but he's still within a shout going into tomorrow.
Yeah, he arrived here yesterday with a 12-point lead. He's going into tomorrow, 7 points behind. But the mindset changes. He's no longer the hunted. He's now the hunter. He's the one doing the chasing. He's the one with nothing to lose. Well, he's got points to lose, but, it's 7 points. That's the difference between first and second in a race, Tom. It is a winner-takes-all tomorrow. Absolutely winner-takes-all.
Certainly is. Well, Tag Heuer Porsche making their way onto the podium then. Team representative first up. And then we'll get the 3 drivers making their way onto the rostrum here at the XL in London. And of course, time for the national anthem to play out as well. Delight for Tag Heuer Porsche. They're back against the wall all weekend. They have really come out swinging. And a weekend where Tommy Fury has been attending here in London. They are pulling all the punches, certainly. Sebastian Buemi, with his kids, makes his way onto the podium. Full family affair for Buemi and for Envision. And the Swiss flag. I don't know about you, but I think it's a big plus. Third place for Buemi. His second podium of the season. Second place here for Mitch Evans. He's biting his tongue. We heard him saying that he was a little bit disappointed with how the team performed and that they didn't maximise their performance, but he's got to put a brave face on it and he's going to have to come out all guns blazing tomorrow.
Yeah, listen, second place, still very much in play in the championship battle. He's only
3 points.
3 points behind, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's very much game on.
But Pascal Wehrlein then executed that one to perfection, got his way ahead of Mitch Evans, pulled out such an advantage that despite a late race safety car and despite a full course yellow, he was able to hold on to the lead, taking his third victory of the season and his most important one at that. It gives him the championship lead for the first time since Monaco back in May. And it means it is game on for the title. 3 drivers separated by 7 points going into the final race of the 2024 season. Porsche and the fans loving it here in London as Pascal Wehrlein stands atop the rostrum then. And it's now time for the national anthem of Germany. The national anthem plays out not only for Pascal Wehrlein, but also for Tag Heuer Porsche. And now it's time for the trophies to be presented. Olivia Knight, the Girls on Tracks representative, will be presenting the award to Tag Heuer Porsche. Another bit of silverware for them to take home. Also moves them closer to Jaguar in the team standings as well. Well, a little bit actually, as a matter of fact, because of course Cassidy got 7th, didn't he? Nicole Byrne, Motorsport UK board member, presenting that 3rd place trophy to Sebastian Buemi, standing up there with his family on the podium. Daniel Y. Cotton, the lead motion manager of UK and Northern Europe region. 2nd place for Mitch Evans. He'll be disappointed with that one, wondering what might have been. I'd love to be a fly on the wall for Jaguar, but you've got to take it where you can get it, and he's still very much in contention going into tomorrow, let's not forget. San-Hoon Lee, the president of Hankook Tire Europe, now awards the winner's trophy to Pascal Wehrlein. What a job from the German, what a job from Tag Heuer Porsche. Victory number 3 of 2024 and the lead in the Drivers' Championship with 1 race remaining in Season 10. The confetti flies, but there's not too much time to celebrate. 24 hours to go, and we get the chance to do it all over again, and we'll be crowning our 3 titles: the Manufacturers' Trophy, the Teams' Championship, and of course the all-coveted Drivers' Championship. And will it fall the way of Nick Cassidy, Mitch Evans, or Pascal Wehrlein?
The celebrations begin, and the party is just phase 1. Tomorrow we have phase 2 and the championship decider for season 10 of the ABB FIA Formula E Championship. Let's confirm the results to you then. It's Pascal Wehrlein for Mitch Evans, 1 and 2. Buemi round out the podium. De Vries finishes 4th with Mortar 5th. Mahindra's best results of the season so far. Muller in 6th with Cassidy in 7th. It's a 3-way fight for the World Championship going on now. Bird in 8th from Van Dorn 9th. Nato rounds out the last points-paying position in 10th. De Grassi's in 11th with Seta Kamara 12th. Ticktum 13th. Fenestras 14th with Roland in 15th. Dennis in 16th with that penalty as well. Same for Verne 17th. Druvler 18th. Gunther, Hughes, DeCosta and Freins. No further parts and eliminated. Final thoughts then as well. Well, what else could you say? I don't know if Omi's there, hanging around somewhere, but...
Hello.
Hello, Omi. What did you make of that one then, watching in and out of it?
Well, from what I saw, it was a good race. Massively overshadowed, though, from the news for F2. So, yeah, I didn't get to enjoy it as much as I probably would have wanted to. But, yeah, excited for tomorrow's final.
Thank you, Omi, for your hard work today as well. Go get some rest now as well. Coming up later on the channel, we've got IndyCar radio commentary from their qualifying session at Toronto. We'll be back commentating for it tomorrow as well. What an atmosphere and what an absolute brilliant barnstormer. The XL Centre in London giving us a proper Formula E street race. Tomorrow, though, it's all decided. The manufacturer's title, the team's championship, and who will be crowned world champion in season 10. Join us tomorrow for all the action from us all here in London. Good night. Formula E street race. Yeah, well, it's coming back on us now, isn't it? From us all here in London. Good night.